Tonight's opponents for the Choccers are My Little Bony, and they have a superstar in their ranks. It's the one and only Miles Finch. Now, this lad absolutely loses his rag very often, does this 8-year-old chav. And we can see him collect the ball very soon. He likes to play on the right-hand side. And yeah, he's got a bit of a temper problem. And he's also 3'4". So here he is, young Miles. He's looking to collect the ball. He's going out to the... And here he is, Miles Finch. It's a solid first touch for Miles as he spreads the play. So the game tonight is against My Little Bony. And they've never actually been covered live on the Choccers media channel. Earlier in the season, the match was actually abandoned for crowd trouble because Miles lost his rag in that one. And... and he actually... Oh, hang on, just before I finish that story, Vanda! He's through on goal! And it's a great finish from Vanda. Vanda Tier, the Dutch-born Argentinian, makes it 1-0 after seconds. But as I was saying about Miles Finch, he lost his rag the last game that he played in. And he actually... Oh, hang on, there's going to be another chance. Oh, it's an own goal! It's 2-0! It could be a landslide today. It's 2-0 already to the Choccers. And I don't think I'll ever be able to finish telling you that story about big Miles Finch. There he is on the ball. Miles, good silky feet there from Miles Finch. But Leroy takes the ball off him, shoots from the halfway line. He scored! It's 3-0 already! It's a great start. And the captain, leading by example, smashes the ball inside the keeper's near post. And it's taken the My Little Bony by surprise, I think, that they're winning. So, there he is. Look at Miles. Miles Finch. Alan's taking the piss out of him. Oh, Miles.
He's an angry elf.
So there we can see Miles Finch losing his head a little bit there. And we all know what happens when Miles loses the plot. Oh, but it's a good finish! Yeah, it's a good finish there by the lanky lad. And, he's made it 3-1. And I forgot to mention that the own goal was scored by a gentleman playing for My Little Bony who's wearing leggings. And it is 2018, I am aware of that. And he does appear to be male, which is concerning. But he does seem to be wearing leggings, which is quite distracting. But it's a good save. And look at Miles Finch. Fantastic technique from Big Miles. But a great reflex save there from Andrew Maguire. It's a great save from the St. John's stopper. So the ball's in the air. And the ball falls to Abu, smashes it across goal! And Christophe Glaze, the French right back, just sort of arches his neck and gets the ball on target. And not only that, scores with great aplomb. The ball ends up in the top corner. And that's a bullet header from the French right back. So the ball was going towards Miles there. He's become the target man for My Little Bony as Vanda smashes one over the fence there. So the ball comes across to Abu Clitter now. Little one side inside to Big Alan. Alan, hey! Look at Big Ginger's face there, the ginger skinhead. Oh, Alan! He's nearly scored an own goal. Now the ginger lad, the skinhead, it's worth mentioning that although he's about an inch taller, he also has a very similar temperament. It's said that he could be, an emergency C-section. And there's always the possibility that his parents could have been heroin addicts. Who knows? But he does seem to have some serious anger problems. So we pick the ball up with Vanda. Vanda, little chip. That's a good save for the keeper. He's picked it up. Hang on. Is that Miles Finch in goal? Miles has gone in goal. And there comes Andy. Great punch out. But meanwhile, here's Lee Rudge. Oh, there's the little skinny ginger. Oh, he's had a little nip at Lee Rudge, the captain there. I think it's because he didn't really like what Lee Rudge did to him. Lee Rudge embarrassed him. Look at that. Looks very sexy when you put it in slow motion. Let's have another look at that. Lee Rudge, look at that. And, oh, look at that. Literally doesn't know where the ball is. He looks like he could sort of steal your grandma's wallet or worse. You know, something. Oh, Lee Rudge has done him again. Lee Rudge does Miles. Miles Finch does not like that. And of course, Lee Rudge shoots and puts it in the car park. So, it's not really a contest at the moment. The Choccers seem to be dominating. And there's Van der Teer. And Alan Sully! And Ginge can't keep that one out. And Alan Sully. Big Sag. Super Sag. The Conservative. He might not always agree with all the conservative restructures in the cabinet, but he certainly idolises Sajid Javid, which is where he gets his name from. And there he is, the big leggings, the leggings lad. He scores. You might want to have a little look in the mirror when he gets home, because he looks like a fucking idiot. And there's Ginge, dodgy haircut. The ball's been intercepted by Super Sag. Super Sag closing in! Oh, there's Big Alan! Alan has literally taken the piss all game. Great finish. Very cool and calm. And Super Sag gets his second goal of the game. So what's happening now? They're going to kick off. Oh, I must have forgotten to delete this bit. Normally I get rid of these bits because these bits are the boring bits. But the ball is played back to there's Ginge. Fantastic pass there from the Ginger lad. Chris Close is taking the lad out, the lanky boy. And Lee Rudge there wins a 50-50, which isn't difficult against the Miles Finch. So Lee Rudge, oh, look at Alan. Alan's taking the piss out of Ginge. But Ginge is not taking that well. Yeah, he looks like his career prospects are something akin to being a bin man, or something manual. Maybe he might be making the tea for mechanics at Quick Fit. But the referee, he blows full time, and that's it for Lee Rudge's men. They win 7-2. A convincing performance with some great moments, and Miles Finch, a fantastic, towering performance from the tiny little midget.